So I think it's time to talk about the Hero 11. Actually, no, this is actually a light from Ulanzi that I'm reviewing soon. The Hero 11 is coming soon. We know that for sure in about maybe 2 months or so. But I wanted to share with you today 11 things that I would love to see on the Hero 11.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black, and I love to review cool gear that comes my way, but also talk about cool things like GoPros and other action cameras. Also, this is Whiskey, the dog. And if you are new here, click that button right in front of Whiskey's face, so it goes away and you can see his face again. And if you can also click this button right here, because this video is only going to be relevant for a couple of months, maybe more, because why would people come back after it's released and see what could be on it? I do have links to cool GoPro accessories plus coupon codes down in the description and a surprise link, so you can check it out down there. And also, I am not putting any mid-roll ads on this video, so you can just watch it all the way through. I know mid-roll ads kind of suck. So yeah, thank you to ArtGrid for sponsoring this video so that I don't have to put any mid-roll ads. If you are looking for some really high-end, royalty-free stock footage for your videos, and believe me, these things can help out a lot, make sure you check out ArtGrid. I'll make an ad at the end of the video so you can check it out then. But in case you duck out early, do just check out the link in the description or the pinned comment so you can just have a look for yourself. It's something that I think could be very beneficial to a lot of creators out there. So the first thing I would love to see on a Hero 11 is some way to connect a wireless microphone directly to the GoPro itself. So you don't need to have a media mod. We know it has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so why can't we connect a wireless mic like this DJI one, or if GoPro just creates their own and you don't need any kind of base for it, it just goes right into it. That'd be so awesome. And maybe, you can have a couple microphones or more. Something like that would be super awesome for creators. And then you don't have that bulky media mod. And GoPro, if you're looking for another reason to make some more money, that's another accessory that you could sell. And feel free to let me know in the comments what you think about this list and the things I'm talking about. So I'd love to know your thoughts. But number 2 on the list would be wireless charging. Now, it would be awesome to be able to just set this down on a pad and let it charge, but I also think that there'd be something cool with this mount right here and the ability to kind of wirelessly charge through the mount. So that way, if you have some kind of selfie stick, battery grip that you can actually put into that, maybe magnetically connect, it will charge this thing as well. Number 3, I am a fan of slow motion. I love the slow-mo guys on YouTube, and I would love to see some higher frame rates at higher resolution. Now, I get that you can't just shoot 4K, 480 frames per second all the time because it would get super hot, but if they were able to give you some kind of a burst. I think this ZV-1 has that kind of thing where it shoots at a really high frame rate, but only gives you 10 seconds. Because if you think about it, if you're shooting something in slow motion and you need it that slow, it's gonna be something that's fast. So you'll probably need just 10 seconds to capture it, maybe even utilize hindsight with that too. That'd be pretty cool. So 4K, 480 frames per second, or even 2K, 920 frames per second would be pretty awesome. Number 4 on this list is kind of a toss-up, but I'd say 6K, and mainly because a lot of people want to see higher resolutions, even though they don't really utilize it. But the Insta360 One RS has 6K capabilities, so that's really cool on the box. Anybody that's looking for the new GoPro, they're gonna want to see 6K or whatever. Although I will say using that 6K feature on that Insta360 One RS does look really nice, so I would love to see that utilized on the GoPro. Number 5 is something that you hear a lot. People are always asking for this, and that's better low light footage. So they want these things to look better at nighttime. And that might also go into the fact that people are asking for that 1-inch sensor, like the Insta360 One RS. And I did a comparison video of that. And you could look at the GoPro at nighttime and then the same shot with the Insta360 One RS with a 1-inch sensor, and it looks a lot better. Now, I get that these are just action cameras. These are for people that are skiing and snowboarding, surfing, and doing everything outdoors, and it's bright outside. So it's kind of a big ask to try to please everybody. So I understand why they don't please everybody. But at the same time, it'd be cool to see what they can come up with and how they can address that and get better low light quality. And keeping with that theme, number 6 would be night vision. Remember back in the day, you have these old Sony Handycams and there's a switch and then you get night vision. The quality's terrible, but it's still cool because you could see in the dark. Maybe if they can adapt LiDAR sensors or do things like that to really help you see at night, that'd be kind of cool. And that kind of goes into number 7 because I'd love to see some creative video effects. Now look at Insta360. They have so many cool creative video effects on their app. Their app is just like one of the best that's out there, and you can do so many cool things. Now with the Quick app, you can't really do things like that, no. And look at any mobile phone's app store. There's like CapCut, there's all these things where you can do kind of creative effects that you're seeing like right now. Like, how are you doing that? Could you imagine being able to turn on cool creative effects, maybe even download it? Maybe you can have a GoPro store where you can download a video effects, maybe it costs you money. Maybe people can develop them and they can sell them as well. That would be pretty awesome, so that you can capture that within the GoPro, or even add that after the fact if you need to, just straight from the GoPro.
Number 8.
Number 8 would be just more lens mods. Like, I would love to see something that's different than the max lens mod. If they came out with a macro lens or telephoto lens, even one that gives you manual focus, it gives you bokeh, or even anamorphic lenses. There's actually a lot of third-party lenses out there right now that you can get that will do that. However, it's not utilized within the software. Like when you have the max lens mod on, you turn max lens mod mode on your GoPro, and it uses the processor to do all of that stuff within the camera. So if you're able to turn on like macro lens mode or something like that, it would just make the image a lot better because it would utilize the software as well inside. And I feel like that's an easy cash grab for them. So I don't know why they haven't done that yet on the 9 or 10, but hopefully we see that soon. Number 9 would be a lock focus. Now, I know that they have spot metering, which is really cool, and a lot of people don't really know what that is, but you know, you can hold your finger down and you can like lock the exposure, press it again, and it's actually locked. And you can even adjust to EV balance as well and lock that too. So that's really cool, but I would love to see some kind of focus lock. I don't know how they would do that, because obviously GoPros don't have that focus on them. It's just everything's in focus, because I mean, it's an action camera. Whiskey's excited about locked focus too, right? Number 10, I'm not sure if I need this, but a lot of people are asking for, they want the whole back to be the screen instead of, you know, I mean, it's basically all, I mean, most of the back is already screen, but people want to see like edge to edge screen, which would be cool. I mean, I guess that would look pretty awesome. A bigger screen, slightly bigger screen. But then number 11 kind of goes against that one a little bit, and I would just say smaller overall. Like, it's not too bad, it doesn't take up too much room, and it travels really nicely, but you know, it'd be kind of cool to see if they were able to fit everything here into something like this. And they've done it before with the Session, except for it would be nice to have a touch screen on the back. It's a big ask, but yeah, those are my 11 things I would like to see on the Hero 11. But what would you like to see on the Hero 11? Drop a comment, because I would love to know. And also, when the Hero 11 does get released, we're gonna have a watch party live stream, and maybe, hopefully, I will have one in my hand that we can look at right then and there. And maybe I can give away a Hero 11 if I dig deep into my pockets. So make sure you stick around to this channel and ding the bell for any notifications so that you don't want to miss anything like that. A lot of stuff happening on this channel, and thanks again for being here. I really appreciate it. And also, thank you to ArtGrid for sponsoring this. Just check out this ad, and we'll wrap this up right afterwards. All right there, you video editors and content creators. There is a website that you should check out, and it's called ArtGrid. And you might be thinking, hey, I don't need any royalty-free videos or B-roll for anything. I encourage you to actually just check it out, because there are many times that I've needed B-roll at the last second and I don't have to go out and shoot it myself. Or sometimes I just need some good visuals to help tell a story. I can just find it at ArtGrid, download it, easily put it on the video, and it looks great. If you go on their website, you can browse through and see what clips they have. There's a bunch of ways that you can search for clips and find exactly what you're looking for. But there is a lot to choose from, and they're adding more all the time. The content is very high quality and easy to download. And ArtGrid is a huge help, and it's saved me a lot of time. And you know, time is money. But just do me a favor, if you're considering this at all, click on the link in the description or the pinned comment just to let them know that I sent you. You never know when you're gonna be needing that sweet stock footage or B-roll for your videos. So if you ever do find yourself in that situation, make sure you check out ArtGrid. I love it and highly recommend it. So let's get back to the video. Whiskey, you're excited about ArtGrid? He's excited about Art Grid, yeah. But that's it for today's video. Thanks for hanging out with me here and just chatting about the Hero 11. Looking forward to seeing it come out. And I hear a lot of cool things are going to be happening with GoPro this year. And we'll dissect it every chance we get. And looking forward to seeing what comes out. But that's it for today, and I'll see you next time.
Mr. Black.
Can we call you Uncle Blackie?
No.